The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Welcome everyone to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
So out they come for their opening drive of this ball game. And leading them out, one of the game's all-time leading passers, the top pick back in 2009. Still going strong, it's Matthew Stafford. Stafford to the air to start us off.
You and I both know, Kate, that in this building, in their building, all the talk was on the playoffs. But outside noise, everybody's been talking about this season and the production. You get up over 40 touchdown passes in a year, you're looking at not just a prolific individual event, you're talking about an offense that can drive this team to the Super Bowl.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Well, keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Get some space around midfield. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. We take the handoff now, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, cut!
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers, nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Kind of a fun moment as a quarterback when you jog on the field in this situation. Hey, you know, weeks 1 through 18, they really don't mean a lick right now. It's a whole new season, a whole new sense of urgency. He's got to lead the way.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's Dabo again. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
On the ground again with Dabo. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. That ball is out. You lost it. Picked up by the Rams. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. It starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they start to murmur and not even hear the votes.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good. Ready. First down. A gain of 29 yards.
On the play fake, here's Stafford.
First down.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Escapes out to the left. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stafford now against the blitz. They'll try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, but maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to...
That ball is out. Young lost it. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Fielded at the 11. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Stafford. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets him 1 as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Rose caught. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will.
Stafford's going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get you your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. First down, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. On the quick slant, it's Legette. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Young. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
4 yards. That's good.
Here we go.
Panthers, 1st down.
Here's Young again. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
At the Rams' 48-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Connection made to Tremble. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Stafford from the gun. Connecting on the slant. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Stafford now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
A 41-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and the lead is back down to 9. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Begins with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit.
Ready. Yellow.
It's Young to throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready. Break.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now. 50. Green. Cut.
Young looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Rush coming for Young. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Blue.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Set. Hut. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. 52 blue.
Here's Young to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Panthers.
Here we go.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Wow, it's free again. And it looks like that'll be Rams football.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Rams headed out to the field now. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, you got to walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field.
For the Rams.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets him. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Keeps himself upright. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push their lead to 15. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Sean McVay had this call ready in advance, no doubt, Brock. They're going for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown. And then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He gets with a return here. This makes it up to the 25. The Carolina offense headed out now. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow. Ready.
Play action now, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 31-yard
Now Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Panthers football, but their playoff run is in jeopardy. third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
Young's going to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Check right.
Looking to throw, Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
The play is a turnover on down.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
He was defended by Trayvon Merrick.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. A lot of space ahead. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Rams keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 22. Hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. On the quick slant, it's Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 31.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Set. Hut. Hut.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Panthers, 1st down.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Young.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hut.
They're going for it. Young. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining, as that makes it a 2-score game here late. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is hauled in by Edwell. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. On 3rd down, here's Williams. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Stafford gonna go on 4th. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're gonna take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.